Hey lovelies, welcome to today's video, which is Dungeons & Dragons issue 64. We get some more dice in a tin and we get a catalogue of magic items with this. We also get some more character cards. So it looks like we're getting, I think that's a new character by the looks. So come and join me on the desk and we'll have a look through. And lovelies, welcome to issue 64, Dungeons & Dragons Adventurer. We get magic items catalogue, cool, and some more dice. So it looks like we get some more character sheets here as well. File that appropriately. Right, let's get this sorted out. More clear plastic, love that. Do like to keep that because it's handy for windows, etc., model buildings. Let's have a look at Magic Items Catalogue Part 1. Okay, so we have adamantine armour, armour of fungal spores, armour of gleaming, bag of holding, braces of defence, cast off armour, cloak of elvenkind, clockwork armour, folding boat. Cool. Glamoured studded leather, gloves of thievery, hat of disguise, mariner's armour, pole of collapsing, potion of advantage, potion of comprehension, potion of fire breath, potion of flying, potion of healing, potion of invisibility, potion of poison, potion of resistance, potion of speed, potion of water breathing, quiver of a loner, ring of evasion, ring of feather falling, ring of free action, ring of mind shielding, ring of protection, ring of puzzler's wit, ring of resistance, ring of spell storing, ring of swimming, ring of truth telling, ring of warmth, ring of water walking, robe of useful items, that could be interesting, sending stones, serpent scale armour, and wings of flying. Let's have a look at this robe of useful items. This robe has cloth patches of various shapes and colours covering it. While wearing the robe, you can use an action to detach one of the patches, causing it to become the object or creature it represents. Once the last patch is removed, the robe becomes an ordinary garment. The robe has two of each of the following patches: dagger, bullseye, lantern, filled and lit, steel, mirror, 10-foot pole, hempen rope, 50 feet coiled, sack. In addition, the robe has 4d4 other patches. The GM chooses the patches or determines them randomly, and there's a d100. So bag of 100 gold pieces, silver coffer, 1 foot long, 6 inches wide and deep, worth 500 gold pieces. Iron door, up to 10 feet wide and 10 feet high, barred on one side of your choice, which you can place in an opening you can reach. It conforms to the fit, opening, attaching and hinging itself. 10 gems worth 100 gold pieces each, wooden ladder 24 feet long, a riding horse with saddlebags, pit, a cube 10 feet on a side which you can place on the ground within 10 feet of you, potion of healing, rowboat 12 feet long, spell scroll containing one spell of 1st to 3rd level, mastiff, window 2 feet by 4 feet, up to 2 feet deep, which you can place on a vertical surface you can reach, and a portable ram. Wow, that's cool. And I like the fact that this has the looped staples, which means that you can attach it to the ring binders and not lose it. Right, here we go. Meeting the villain. The best villains have a relationship with the heroes. They taunt, frustrate and terrorise your players. But how do you show the villain without the characters instantly attacking and defeating them? What does BBEG mean? Big Bad Evil Guy, B-Beg. Or possibly Evil Gal. American D&D fans come up with B-Beg, and they use Guy for everyone. Channeling Buffy the Vampire Slayer and calling your villain the Big Bad or Big Baddie is also a classic move. The B-Beg isn't just a villain in a D&D campaign. They are the villain. A major encounter with this central character usually serves as the conclusion of the campaign. Dungeon masters love having a big villain, whether it's the crime lord of Skullport or Kraesir, the necromancer servant of Orcus. A B-Beg is a central through line for your campaign, but not all campaigns need this. Some D&D campaigns are more episodic and don't need to culminate in an epic showdown. Decide if you would have more fun tying every plot back into a single mastermind, or if having several smaller villains suits you better. Okay, I heard a rumour. Even before the party knows the name of the B-Beg, you can grow your legend. Okay, so disguise and subterfuge, status report, show of strength, rescue mission, separation anxiety. Another way for the B-Beg to interact with your party without the characters attempting to kill them is to use some form of separation. Examples are cave-in, minions as they approach to attack the B-Beg, a horde of minions' bodies block them, giving their leader time to escape. Certain death, the villain annihilates the platform the characters are standing on. And magic, a spell might separate the two factions. Aasimar. Some mortals are born with a spark of upper planes within their souls, while they resemble their parents and usually bear a name used by their parents' culture or species. Aasimar live for up to 160 years and have features that hint at their celestial heritage. Can we play Aasimars in D&D? Celestial revelation. As your Aasimar progresses, your celestial nature makes itself more prominent. When you reach 3rd level, you can transform for 1 minute, choosing one of the options below. Heavenly Wings, Inner Radiance, Necrotic Shroud. So I'm assuming you can. Role-playing an Aasimar. A celestial light shines within the soul of an Aasimar. Despite that origin, an Aasimar is mortal and possesses free will. Most Aasimar follow an ordained path, but some may grow to see their abilities as a curse and turn away from the world. So we get more info on the Artificer features. 3rd level, Artificer subclasses, Alchemist, Armourer, Artillerist and Battlesmith. Steel Defender, Medium Construct, Armour class 15, Natural Armour, Hit points 2 plus your Intelligence modifier, 5 times your Artificer level. The Defender has a number of hit dice, D8 equal to your Artificer level, speed 40 foot. Okay. You've dedicated yourself to creating a mechanical marvel construct called a Steel Defender. Though clearly a mechanical being, it could move on 4 legs like a beast or on 2 like a humanoid. This choice has no bearing on its game statistics. It obeys your command to the best of its abilities and is friendly to you and your allies. In combat, the Defender shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action, unless you use a bonus action in your turn to command it to take another action. That action can be won in its stat block. If you're incapacitated, the Defender can take any action of your choice to protect you or your allies, not just the dodge action. Okay, that's interesting. And then 4th level, so optional feats, Magic Initiate, Medium Armour Master, Observant and Shield Master. ability score improvements, which is similar to previous ability scores on the other characters that we've had. And then 5th level, Artist for Features Part 1, new 2nd level spells, spell casting, proficiency bonus, extra hit points and healing, and then 5th level Part 2. So 2nd level spells lists aid your actions both on and off the battlefield, so Arcane Lock, Alter Self, Levitate, Magic Mouth, Rope Trick, See Invisibility, and Warding Bond. Specialise in anything from brewing to glass blowing with the craftiest of all character backgrounds. Guilds are the commercial lifeblood of the Sword Coast. These trade organisations can wield significant power in some quarters to the degree that even the most dominant ruler would do well to keep their favour. But each guild would be nothing without its artisans. So character creation, guild artisan. Merchant variant, guild business table, D20. Alchemists and apothecaries, armourers, locksmiths and finesmiths, brewers, distillers and vintners, calligraphers, scribes and scriveners, carpenters, roofers, plasterers, cartographers, surveyors and chart makers, cobblers and shoemakers, cooks and bakers, glass blowers and glaziers, jewellers and gem cutters, leather workers, skinners and tanners, masons and stone cutters, painters, limners or limners and sign makers, potters and tile makers, shipwrights and sail makers, smiths and metal forgers, tinkers, pewterers and casters, wagon makers and wheelwrights, weavers and dyers, and woodcarvers, coopers and bowyers. So, we come to our encounter, which is called Pandemonium Part 1. Encounter background. Gauntal Grim, the underground redoubt of the dwarves, is under siege by a servant of Orcus, known as Craesir, the Undying. Unbeknownst to the characters, however, the siege is a distraction orchestrated by Craesir to gain access to the vaults beneath the Iron Tabernacle in the heart of Gauntlgrim. With the city's defenders occupied, Craesir snuck into the city and infiltrated the Iron Tabernacle through a passageway left open by a dwarven traitor. Along with this traitor, Craesir has brought with him several censers brimming with unholy power that awaken the dwarven dead, and within the crypt to rise and bar the way behind him. With most of Tabernacle's defenders engaged with the undead, only the characters can intercept him before he reaches his goal. This 3-part encounter begins with the Iron Tabernacle, where Craesir banishes the characters to an extra-planar prison of his own creation. In its next 2 parts, the characters must escape the prison and end the siege once and for all. Wow. Beginning the encounter, travel to the Iron Tabernacle, approaching the Iron Tabernacle, the censors, pursuing Craesir, confronted by the Shadow Knight, finding Craesir, vaults, Craesir's intervention, Aldoran's accursed heart. We have a ghost here. We have a dwarf mummy. And a Shadow Knight. So there you go. And then we have our character sheet. And this is for 5th level. The name is Aaron Cianatu, a fighter, battlemaster knight, Asimir. So they got a strength of 18 with a +4, dexterity 10, which is 0, constitution is 14, so +2, intelligence is 12 +1, wisdom is 8 -1, and charisma is 14 +2. Okay. And that's what our fighter looks like. Hopefully we'll get some... Actually, I doubt it. I think I've seen on Foehammer, he's got a list of all 100 issues, and I didn't see any 2D standees coming. But yeah, there you go. So spell casting, you got light, combat superiority, cantrips, bait and switch, disarming attack, and sweeping attack. So there you go. Right, and we get these dice, which are kind of orangey and black. So that's what they look like. They're quite nice. 19 off the bat on the D20. And an 11. 11 again. 12. 17. Oh, 17 again. Well, that was a natural 20. 5. 5. 4. 3. 15. 3. 14. I wonder if this one might be worth using. I mean, really, I should be rolling it in my dice tray. But yeah. There you go. They're actually quite nice. I like those. I like the colour. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But there is our issue with the dice and the tin. Yeah. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Alright, take care. Bye bye.